Okay, there we go. We are live. Hey, good morning. It's still morning? Yeah, it's still morning. All right. 11 a.m. Oh, it's not even that late. I'll move this camera a little bit. There we go. Wait, actually show the panel we're working on. There we are. Now, this is On Cora 6, page number 10. We are making slow progress. And if you're wondering why everything is in gray, it's because my pen display is still broken, so I have to work on paper fully. So I only print out the layouts and the rough text, and that's about it. Anyway, link to the StreamYard is in the chat. I pinned it. And hi, hope you're having a great day. Last night we absolutely smashed another stretch goal for On Cora 5. So we are now over 1,500 euros raised. Let's go for 2,000 and unlock some stickers. And sharing it out would already be a huge help. So, be sure to check it out. And if you want to come on, talk about your own project, you are, of course, completely welcome. Aha! I was reading the third volume of F4. Epic Collection. I don't know what F4 is. Please explain, Spore, because that's a new one to me. And yes, Dave, I'm always busy. But feel free to jump on and promote Perfect 10 because, God, it's good. I mean, let's be honest here. We gotta get you over 10K as ASAP. Oh, Fantastic Four. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I get you. I gotta admit, I am not very much of a American comic follower, especially not superheroes. So, yeah. But yeah, I like some Fantastic Four stuff. And they had some movies that were okay that I got dragged into because I'm not a movie person. And yeah, we got several Dutchies in the chat right now. So expect some Dutch. Well, I'm going to keep the stream English, but you know, the chat isn't. But that's fine. So, we're gonna Keep working here. Slowly rendering this page. Got 2.5 more panels to finish. Yeah, sometimes you just need to take a break. I agree, Spore. I actually went to my dad's birthday yesterday, so I could take a little break, not worry too much, and just enjoy a good time. No, he's doing good. He turned 51, so he's getting old. Well, not really. I mean, no, he's doing all right. It was good to hang out. We just don't get the chances, you know. I have a pretty good relationship with my family, but yeah, it's busy, So you just don't get the time that you want to spend together, especially since he and I used to work together a lot, um, both being professional construction workers. He actually teaches it, but yeah, like because we can't do that anymore. Updates are a little less common, and yeah, I I swore I would never work in construction again, to his great sadness, because I was one of the favorite people he would work with. But yeah, he accepts the fact that I went this route, just went full comics, and yeah, it's okay, you know. So yeah, we had a nice time catching up, laughing together, having fun, and one of his neighbors came by, and he was like, "Hey, how are the comics going?" I was like, "Well, the plushies are in production." He was like, "Wait, what? Plushies?" So I showed him the campaign on Indiegogo, and he decided to get every little thing that I have on that campaign regarding On Cora. So we crossed our latest stretch goal at 1,500 euros to go on to 1,500 to 2,000, and yeah, I didn't expect that. So Queep, huge shout out to you. You just broke one hell of a stretch goal. It's still surprising though. Like that came out of the blue. Like and he was like, "Oh, you can't use PayPal anymore." And I was like, "No, sorry, they crossed it off." I'm like, "Well, I'm not home, so I don't have my credit card on me. But I'll go fix that once I get home." And yeah, that was that was cool. So yeah, I had fun. It's been a good couple of days. Winter depression is finally a little better as well. even though it's been storming the last week. But little bits of rain, little bits of sunshine that we've had have really done me a lot of good. I mean, it's sunny outside right now. Super backers are people that either back a shit ton of money or back a ton of campaigns. Yeah, it's pretty much one or the other. Usually it's both, honestly. But yeah, like it's been great, and I am tonight. I will be talking to the global frequency to hear about their pitch for Live on Cora, because they took the Make Your Own Live on Cora story on issue 4 at the campaign, which I am still super thankful for, and they rock. And you should totally check out Mavericks on Indiegogo as well. They are indie bound still, and they rock. But nonetheless, yeah. So they are probably going to be issue 7, because I'm finally getting on with issue 6, and the next ones by my writers are going to be 2-parters. So they're going to be essentially graphic novels of 64 pages. So we are going to probably make their pitch their own little thing. So that's going to be first, and then the 2-parters, pushing ourselves into 10 books on this series. Yeah, dude. I love their campaign. I love their shows. They're so nice. They are so supportive, and they are just the kindest people. And they could be considered super backer tier as well. Holy crap! And yeah, I love them. They're awesome, and I can't give them enough praise for all the things they're doing for the community and for Comicsgate, and even outside of Comicsgate. Like, they will support anyone who isn't a dick. Is 1 out of 3 panels nearly done? Yeah, missing a detail. There we go. Yeah, that is definitely a big thing. Personally, um, I I only get, like generally I only get Franco-Belgian comics anyway. Like that is the stuff I like. That is what I support. You know, um, but when it comes to like American comics, I'm sorry, it's not my thing. I love Perfect Ten. That is one of the few superhero comics that I actually enjoy genuinely. And expect my pledge very soon, Dave. but not right now because I have some investments to make for Life on Cora 5. Thank you. Yeah, no, I love drawing these little birds. Um, they're adorable, and I could put in a lot more detail than it's implied detail. That's what I like. But yeah, we are going into these two panels, and if you're like, but why isn't there any background? Because you literally know what the background looks like from this panel right here. So because there's so much talking going on, I'm gonna move this text bubble over a little bit. Like there's gonna be so much talking going on that making a background here would be kind of useless. We got 19 days left, Dave. So that's until March 14th, I think. Something like that. And yeah, that's our last 30 days. So we're going all right. Like I'm not at the goal that I would like to reach financially. However, I'm well funded. The plushies are paid. They're in production. If people haven't seen the plushies yet, these little babies, they are coming soon, and I'm getting 100 of them made. Now, hell yeah, man! Hit me up anytime. You know that. I had to focus on my side job a little because, well, I've been doing too many midnight streams and my health was deteriorating hard because of it. But, yeah, dude, I always like hanging out with you. Both. Because a lot of shows, especially in the United States, are in the evening, and we are 6 hours ahead of Eastern time. So what you would get is that I would say go to bed at 9 p.m., wake up at 1 a.m., and have a show at 2. And that kills people. I was starting to feel my heart going, bro, stop this, And as a 28-year-old, you don't want to have heart problems. That is bad news. So I'm only doing day shows right now. I'm working on my own thing, and yeah, the first weekend because I took on so many shows, I was just so tired, and then yeah, like I just could not keep up with that kind of schedule. And for my side job, I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, which I like. I'm very much a very early morning person. That's where I shine. Um, but yeah, if you get 2 or 3 hours of sleep at first, and then have to get a show, sleep a couple more hours if you're lucky, and then have your normal day, that's just a no-go. It's not cool. I'm willing to do a lot for my craft, and I promised myself I would do no more than one weekend of that. So just the launch weekend, and otherwise, if there's a midnight show, I will just have to skip for the sake of my health, because it it's killing, you know. And most people respect that. Some of them will be like, okay, well, how about we do a pre-recorded show in that case, which is a lot better. But yeah, well, we I'm doing good. We're at 1,629 euros right now, which is really awesome. At 4:30 a.m., I get my coffee. I have a very relaxing morning. Usually, my side job as a mover makes me head out at 6. And when I was still working in construction, I had to head out to work usually around 5:30. So I it's ingrained in my system by now, and I don't mind it. It's it's what I'm used to, so it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm not very tired if I wake up. In fact, I feel most awake when I wake up around that time. Um, but because I had a party yesterday and I went a little too long, this morning I woke up at around 8, which is still not bad. If anything after 9 a.m. though, I feel as though I missed a big part of my day. But yeah, it's not like I had to work on my side job today, so I'm fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't be drawing right now. Yeah, exactly. Like, I need to be able to do this for way longer because I haven't written and drawn all the stories that I want to write and draw. I don't have the time to die. But yeah, we're moving on. 6 is finally getting starting to shape up, and it's going to be something I'm again very proud of. Um, I love where this is going. I love the story Kimberly Kovac wrote for this issue, and yeah, we're going strong, guys. It feels good. It feels incredible to be able to keep doing this. I made it still too long. Yeah, I shortened it. And yeah, it might be interesting in hiring more writers for Life on Cora. Um, I'll have to see, you know, because the series is going so strong that I literally um, like I want to make this series bi-monthly. So every 2 months, I want to have um, a new issue out for the people. And yeah, I've seen your scripts come by. I'm sorry I haven't read them because they literally came by just as I was at work and stuff. Um, but yeah, no, I'm gonna check them out. Um, because from what I saw, glancing by, you have a very solid idea of how to make your scripts. That, um, yeah, that's a good skill, man. I'm serious. The glorious noise of a tip pen scraping paper. You probably can't hear it. I'm not going to pull it closer. I'm not going to pull the microphone closer though. It's probably going to sound like shit for you guys. I'll tell you what, for if you want me to go over it properly, you can always just send it to me in DM. Yeah, outlines help. I actually started rewriting my original series, Say to Sunset. The series, is outlined, and I'm going to keep to that. I'm actually going to cut some of it because when I started it, I had no idea where it was going. But yeah, I'm rewriting it, and I put down all the bullet points of what is going to happen. All the little beats of where the story should be going, where it has gone, and what needs to be fixed. And it creates such a good red line through the whole thing that, yeah, it's turning into a natural thing. Planning really, really helps. It's something that I'm teaching one of my newer writers as well, Kimberly Kovac, who wrote this issue. And she's good, don't get me wrong. But she was like, hey, how can I make sure that I fill up my space the way it should, Yeah, of course I want to check out your scripts. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, and I told her make a page by page description. What happens in the page, and from there, you can just figure out how many panels you need and how it's going to move forward. But because you know what's going to happen on the page, it's limited and it's a lot easier to follow. And she hasn't done it for this one, but for her next story, she is definitely taking it to heart, and you can see the difference in how it feels for her writing direction. And since I do her editing, well, I do the editing for all my writers, because I do have a specific style of comic that I'm following. It's a very classic Franco-Belgian style. It it's fun to edit. I actually very much like editing comics. Don't ask me to edit prose. I cannot edit prose. Well, I probably can, but I don't want to. Too many words. Dear Lord, I die. But yeah, she's doing that kind of thing too, like finally planning ahead rather than I have the story in mind and this is my limit. So she's working on a graphic novel as well, on her own thing, which is about a art thieving cat. I'm looking forward to seeing that one complete. She's working hard on it, and from what I've seen, she's going very much the Franco-Belgian route. What do you mean 12 panels a page? Sure, we can do that. We're oversized. It's adorable. And yeah, I look forward to that one. I got Say to Sunset, which I'm only writing. I'm only gonna write it, and until it's complete, I'm not going to work on it art wise. I'm only going to study the things that I need to study for it. But that's it. Yeah, no, I mean, um, look, I'm not going to just a graphic novel, a hard and soft cover, the big volume kind. Uh, let me let me grab an example since I have it right next to me. Oh, this is a hardcover of Nathaniel, which is a newer series that I really love. I love the retro future kind of style, but yeah, like the high quality paper hardcover. Oh man, makes me a happy panda. Um, and yeah, like this is kind of what I want to start publishing as well because let's be honest, they do really great in the Netherlands. Um, but yeah, we're um, I think it's going to be 3 or 4 parts for her, and then Sage of Sunset is going to be either one gigantic one shot. Oh, sorry, that's my cat. Um, or it's going to be um, 3 or 4 parts of 48 to 60 pages. Come on, I know you want to get on my lap. Good girl. There she is. There is the star of the show. There is my smudge buddy. There we go. Move away the paper because she will smudge. Oh no, it's a very good story. I really love the art. And yeah, I love Dark Dragon with the kind of graphic novels that they publish. They really know what they're doing, and they have amazing Italian and European creators that just make me gush. Yeah, the art style is different, but that's the thing too. Like European comics are so much more open to different art styles. It's not run of the mill. You know, and that is something that there's something for everyone, and there should be something for everyone. And I'm very glad that we still have the open mind about the art fitting the story rather than the story fitting the art. Yes, she's my little Porky, and I love her. Yeah. So, yeah, like, and I got several of those, with all kinds of art styles and inspirations, and it's all a little different, but that's the charm of it, and you should have different. Hold on. What's going on, guys? Shut up. So many people talking. Let's see. Okay. So. What was it talking about? Well, yes, they have, but so for like 50 years, they have heard that their entire demographic was um, men between the ages of 15 and 55. And that's the only thing they created for. And being an independent before the age of print on demand, ooh, boy, it's insane. So, yeah, I'm really happy to see the uproar of different styles and abilities and creations. And I will admit, a lot of CG folks are like, what the hell is Love on Cora? It looks so bloody different. On the other hand, yeah, exactly. Like they should have diversified, but instead they went for a product rather than a comic. And so what you find is that a lot of newer creators are looking into um, traditional publishing now because they don't know any different, or they go for webcomics because crowdfunding is scary. And those that actually take the leap often do pretty well in crowdfunding, And yeah, like people want their diversity. And we should supply the diversity because everyone loves comics. I'm going to be serious here. Everyone loves comics. They want to read comics. They have everything for everyone, at least here, And then to have such a limited supply of creations is, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, manga is absolutely crushing American comics. And a lot of newer creators on the indie scene are crushing them as well, Let me see. Okay, it's been quiet on the internet. That's good. My phone isn't buzzing all the fucking time anymore. I only got one panel to finish, so I'm taking a break. Oh yeah, no, of course. I will. Yeah. No, don't worry about that. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna send it out to you in a bit. Well, I'm taking a break anyway. Let me DM it to you right now. What is your name on? Damn it, I can't find you right now. 1 second. Let me find you in my notifications. I don't know that one yet. I will check that out. I gotta scroll back again. Ah, there you are. I forgot you had a different name there. Start a message. There we go. So look for brochures in there, and you will, you will find your options. No, I have to check it out. That sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm always in for new comics and new things to follow, because I want to keep learning and I love to read. You know, I devour books. You know, it may sound weird as a mover and a comic creator. Yeah, AJ Hodes. I'm sorry, I forgot your name on Twitter. So I was looking for the Spore Hacker, but I found you. At least I hope so. That's you, right? Yeah, there we are. I'm tagged in those, so I know it's you. Let's see. Okay. You can be biased. You know, you can be biased in a positive sense. You know, um, the point is to not let your bias take over your opinions if someone doesn't like it. You know. There's so much in comics that yeah, see, I was right. There's so much in comics that you could appreciate in all kinds of ways. Even if you don't like the story, you know, you can love the art, you know, and really find yourself in the art, or the other way around. You know, I know plenty of things that personally I don't like in the visuals, but I will keep reading it because of the story. You know, and the other way around. Well, not so much the other way around. If the story doesn't grab me, like you failed as a writer, I'm sorry. You know, it could be just not my thing. That's a whole different thing. You know, but then I'll say it's not for me, but it's good. Because not everything is for everyone. You know, there's probably people that will look at On Cora and go, well, that's not my thing. You know, and come on. I don't want to get on my lap again. I know you're staring at me. Hello, baby. Look at this little thing. Looking at me. Yeah. Little baby. Right. Well, I'm gonna get back to work, Kitty, whether you like it or not. So you can join me and be on my lap. Yeah, careful, careful. I want you to roll over your feet. Like, neither am I. The last thing I am is braggy or um, um, whatchamacallit, or uh, I I am not the kind of person that will compete very quickly. Like, everyone has their own thing going on, and I don't have to compete for anything. I'm doing my own, and you should do yours. If you want to compete with me or think that there's a competition between us, yeah, no, there is not. I have no interest in competing with anyone. And dude, look, I've been doing this for a while. Um, yes, the torties always want to have the last word. She is a show off. She is indeed. And she has a vocabulary, and she has my name. Like, when she is calling me, I know she's calling me specifically. It's insane. Like, she has a vocabulary. Meows can sound in all the different ways. There she is, little cutie. There's two gingers in this house. Yes, there are. Hi, baby. Such a cutie. But like, look, I published quite a lot of books. And I will no longer call myself a beginner, but I'm not a pro. I don't consider myself a professional. Okay, no, I do consider myself professional in what I do and how I do things. I don't consider myself a great artist, and definitely not a great writer. But, I know what I'm doing by now. And I'm talking to industry veterans that are going, dude, even my first comic didn't look like yours, in a good way. And, but I'm still humble, This is still a path that we're all taking. And we all take it in our own different ways. And yeah, like, it's fine. You're going to get there. Well, no, like, because there is no competition. Why would I? What does it gain me or you to be an asshole to you, to discourage you? Like, I want, if anything, if we are on good terms, we are both more likely to, share our backers with one another if you ever go into crowdfunding, to cheer each other on, to support one another. Because it's hard enough as it is. Why make it harder on your colleagues as well? We're all trying to just get a foothold in an industry that is cutthroat. Wow, when will I come? I don't know. I probably never will, to be honest. And when I talk about myself, I'm saying, yeah, I'm a professional comic creator, creator of On Cora, and the CEO of various events. Because that is what I am, you know. But I'm still in that imposter syndrome. You know, we all have imposter syndrome. You know, are we good enough? And I just don't feel like I'm there yet. You know, I'm not saying I'm bad because I don't think I'm bad. And exactly, like none of us win, you know? And it's not like we're in a financial deal where, you know, there's money involved. We're not in a professional stance where we are direct colleagues. You know, your backers might just as well turn into mine and the other way around. And I hope they do, because it's not one single pool of people. You know, it's not a set number that you either take from or you add to. No, it's all kinds of people. Um, and one month they will be able to use like €100, and the other they might um, have 400. You don't know, you know, and that's not up to you what they like. Oh, hey, good morning, Marv. Hope you're good, man. Uh, uh, yeah, Spore, I agree. A professional should be someone who keeps his word and, you know, does his best to follow the things that he says he will, and not um, take from others just because um, they might have a similar fan base. Um, and yeah, like I'm actually publishing Marv's book, The Sin Killer. You know, I still haven't actually printed the whole series, the whole issue run, because I literally don't have the money. Um, but that'll come around. You know, I'm not worried. It'll come around. But yeah, like it's oh, take it easy, Marv. Thanks for the quick visit. He's making a one like he is making one hell of an awesome story, and he deserves all the love he can get. And if I can help him get just a few more eyes on his product, then I will do so. You know, and it's a non-exclusive contract. I'm only asking for the ability to publish it, and we agreed on a royalty basis that works. You know, it's in his. Um, it is completely in his. What you call it? He's getting a good deal. Let's keep it like that. You know, the only thing I'm doing is um, sell the book at conventions and try and get it into comic shops, stuff like that. And you know, I've seen this book do good, so I would be stupid not to try and sell it to more people. Exactly. Like, as long as you do that, you're fine. You know, make sure your artists get paid. promote your stuff online and interact in a civilized manner. Exactly. Like that is what you should do. As long as you do that, nobody can put a bad note on you, you know? And I try and do exactly the same. Like I have made mistakes. I have a book right now that is late because I had to take a gamble with a new contract. Always go for a contract. But I have a book that's late. The Radiant Sight, issue 1. And the reason is that we have a new creative team, and like I'm not doing anything on it besides managing. So I have to rely on people that have their own thing going on in life. Oh, baby, careful. Hey, Shelby. Baby. Aw, she fell. Like, right now we are looking at getting the book done around March, maybe early April, which is, the book was set for January, and I'm really, really, really annoyed that we are not going to be able to keep that deadline. But on the other hand, everyone is informed, everyone is up to date, and we are keeping track of everything, and the books look great. Yeah, well, I mean, we all make mistakes on Facebook. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can only go back so far. And be like, yeah, this is the person we're backing. Like, well, no, that was me fucking 10 bloody years ago. Are you kidding me? Like, I learned. I am a different person now. You can always remove those things. Well, no, look, nobody's perfect. Except maybe perfect then, but But yeah, no, like it's you move forward, you grow. We make mistakes. They're part of life. They are what makes you human. It's fine. Like it's you you can't look. I'm not the person I was yesterday. Nobody is. But I don't consider myself a good person. I only consider myself a kind person. Yes, I am part of the KVK. So I have my own company. This is not just a hobby anymore. It hasn't been for a long time. I already had the company. I just changed the name because it was originally for me working in construction. But after I quit and went into comics, I just changed the name, kept the old number and everything, and it was fine. I also have my tax number and everything, so I'm fine. It's not even that expensive to be a freelancer. So yeah, and I suggest doing it very quickly if you're planning on going. If you're starting to be even slightly successful, I suggest doing it because it's only like 60 euros and a little bit more for the VAT number, and you will be thankful to have it sooner than later, if only to protect yourself. Oh yeah, I mean, I like being a kind person. Like that is the least I can do. But yeah, I made mistakes. You know, I'm not gonna make them today. But a good person always thinks he's right in what he's doing. A kind person knows that he can still do better. At least that's how I look at things. You know, I'm being called the kindest guy in CG, and I'm like, dude, you got no fucking idea where I went with my life before. Hill sugar. Do 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 do. Can't get enough of that sugar, Chris. No, it's super cheap to get registered. You know, and you're just going to be a freelancer anyway. You know, you don't need to start capital. But when it comes to going to conventions and stuff like that, because you obviously want to get into that once you start getting more serious with publication, yeah, just go into it. You know, it's easy, and it doesn't take more than a day. You know, and you need to make an appointment to have them actually look at you in person. Um, but yeah, that takes like 20 minutes. You sign some papers and you're done. You know, it's we're nearly done actually. You know, these two panels don't really have a background. You know, my colorist is going to fix that for me. Um, because I'm making that combination of where is it needed. Um, oh, cool. Yeah, no. Happy birthday to your dad then. You know, I had mine yesterday, so. Yeah, take it easy, man. I'll catch you next time. Always a pleasure seeing you around. And if you just want to come on at some point and just talk your book, feel free to, man. You're welcome on. You know, you're a kind dude from what I'm seeing. Not really looking to start anything, so yeah, no, feel free to come on anytime. Hey, man, we have no idea where this road is going, and that counts for every single person. Don't worry about it. Just have fun going there. You know, we're all on a road to nowhere. There we go. Oy, 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 oy. Well, I've been talking for an hour. That rarely happens. Catch you next time, man. Keep me updated on your comic. It's gonna be good. Okay, so if you join the link, it literally does everything for you. So it's really not that hard. Like you can just jump in. It's like a Zoom call essentially, but it's a live streamed Zoom call rather than a closed group. All right. A little bit more. You can do this, Mike. You can finish. And then we're going to continue to page number 11, where I'm probably going to stop the stream once I'm done with this wing. And yeah, we're going to keep... we're going to get some breakfast because, yeah, we need food. It's one of those things that you need in life, right? Yeah, we're nearly done anyway. So it's a nice cutoff point, honestly. Just over an hour. There we go. There we go. All done. All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you, as always, for watching. Be sure to check out Live on Cora number 5 on Indiegogo, especially if you like plushies, because this baby is being made right now, and we are super proud to present her. And of course, here are some examples of the comics. And we're going to keep creating them. We're on issue 5 right now, and we're going to go until, well, we run out of ideas. And then probably find some new writers so we can keep going. So, stay awesome. Catch you next time. And keep creating.